All right, so welcome back for another deep dive with us. This time, we're diving into the world of personalized skincare.
Skincare routines.
Yeah.
Yes.
And honestly, like, how many times have you walked down, like, the skincare aisle at the store and just been like, whoa,
Overwhelmed.
totally overwhelmed? Yeah, like,
Yeah.
where do I even begin? There's serums and there's essences and cleansers and toners and moisturizers and I don't even know where to start.
Right. And so many ingredients.
Right. And so many ingredients and so many, just all these options. So we're going to use this video script called How to Choose the Best Skincare Products for Your Unique Skin Type to kind of break all that down. And hopefully by the end of this deep dive, you will be able to walk into that aisle and feel confident about what your skin actually needs. So
Yeah. And, we always talk about how personalized everything should be. Nutrition should be personalized to you, and same with skincare. Totally. So, you've probably seen this a million times, but this script really emphasizes the importance of knowing your skin type. And I have to admit, sometimes I just kind of skip over that part.
you're not alone.
Yeah. And just kind of go right to the products that look pretty.
Exactly. Marketing gets us every time.
Yeah.
But we really do need to go back to basics on this one because knowing your skin type is really going to dictate which products you choose.
Okay, so you've convinced me skin type is important. But let's be honest, like, how many of us actually know our skin type?
Huh.
I mean, I've heard the terms dry, oily combination, sensitive, normal, but like, what do they actually mean in real life? Like, how do I know if I'm a dry skin gal or an oily skin dude?
Right. It can definitely be confusing. So the script actually goes through each skin type and gives us some really specific characteristics to look for. So for example, dry skin. It's not just about feeling a little tight after you wash your face. Like dry skin, it's persistent.
That tightness that never goes away. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes you even see like some flakiness, and it's like no matter how much you moisturize,
It's never enough.
it just drinks it right up. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, we've got our oily skin folks. And if you're dealing with like constant shine, especially in your T-zone.
Forehead, nose, chin.
Yeah, exactly. Then you probably fall into this category.
Okay, so dry skin, always thirsty, oily skin, always shining. What about the people who are like a little bit of both? The combination skin crew.
Yeah, combination skin can be tricky because you might be, oily in your T-zone, but then have dry patches on your cheeks. So the script suggests a couple of approaches. You can go for like a really lightweight, balanced product that's going to kind of cater to both. Or you can try what's called multi-masking.
Multi-masking. Now we're talking. So that's where you're like putting different masks on different parts of your face.
Exactly. So you're customizing it to each area.
Okay, love it. Now, there's one skin type I'm always a little hesitant to talk about because it seems like even just mentioning certain ingredients can cause a reaction.
Sensitive skin?
Yes, sensitive skin.
Yeah.
So for those of us who, blush at the drop of a hat or get like red and itchy from certain products, what should we be looking for?
So the main characteristics here are redness, irritation, and just that tendency to react. To a lot of things. So the key is to be really gentle, with your products and with your routine. And the script highlights a couple of ingredients that are really known for being soothing and healing.
Okay, I'm all ears. Give me all the gentle ingredients.
Like chamomile.
Chamomile,
Yeah.
like the tea.
Yes, like the tea. It's a great anti-inflammatory.
So it's going to help calm down any redness or irritation.
Exactly. And then another one that's been really popular lately is Centella asiatica. Have you heard of that one?
Centella asiatica. It sounds very, very fancy.
It does. Sometimes it's called cica, but basically it helps strengthen your skin's barrier. And that's really important for sensitive skin because it kind of helps protect it from all those potential irritants.
So it's like building a little shield around your skin.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we've talked about dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, sensitive skin. What about those of us who are lucky enough to have, like, normal skin? Do we even need a routine? I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
That's a good question, and it's easy to think that way.
Yeah.
But, it's kind of like you brush your teeth even if you don't have a cavity, right?
Okay, yeah, good point. So even with normal skin, we're still aiming to maintain that balance and just keep things healthy.
Exactly. And protecting your skin with antioxidants, no matter your skin type, that's huge because it helps fight off all that environmental damage, like pollution and UV rays and all those things that can lead to premature aging and just, other issues down the line.
Yeah, so it's like building up your defenses.
Yeah.
Right? Like protecting your skin from the everyday stresses of just existing in the world. It's not just about um, fixing problems. It's about prevention.
Exactly, exactly. So, armed with the knowledge of your skin type and all those hero ingredients we talked about, let's actually see how they come into play in a typical skincare routine.
Okay, yes. Because this is where I get lost, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like walking down the skincare aisle, it's like navigating a minefield. There are just so many products. So where do we even begin?
Well, the script kind of breaks it down into this step-by-step process, kind of like building a house. We need a strong foundation.
Okay.
And in skincare, that foundation starts with cleansing.
Cleansing. Okay, so we've got our cleanser, but doesn't everyone use a cleanser? Like, what's so special about choosing the right one for your skin type?
Well, using the wrong cleanser, it can actually disrupt your skin's balance
Oh,
and create more problems.
it's not just about getting rid of like dirt and makeup.
Right.
It's about like respecting your skin's like delicate ecosystem.
Exactly. So, for example, if you have oily skin,
Yeah.
a foaming cleanser is often a good choice because it helps remove excess oil without being overly stripping.
Okay, foaming for oily. Got it. What about my dry skin friends?
If your skin tends to be dry or sensitive, a cream cleanser is usually a better bet.
Okay, so we've laid our foundation with cleanser. What's the next layer in our skincare house?
Next up is toner.
Toner.
Think of toner as kind of prepping your skin for the rest of your routine.
Okay.
It helps remove any lingering impurities
Okay.
and balance your skin's pH levels, which can get disrupted by cleansing.
Okay, toner equals prepped skin. I can get behind that more.
Yeah.
But are there different types of toners too?
Yes, just like cleansers, toners come in different formulations. For oily skin, you want to look for a toner with astringent properties.
Okay, wait, hold on. That one went over my head. Can we break that down for our listeners who are like, what is she talking about?
Yeah. Basically, astringent means that it's going to temporarily shrink your pores and reduce oil production.
Yeah.
So you'll usually feel like a slight tightening sensation after you use one.
Okay, so it's like giving your pores a little mini workout. I like it. What about toners for dry skin?
For dry skin, you want to skip the astringent toners and opt for a hydrating formula.
Okay, so hydrating toner for dry skin, astringent toner for oily skin.
Got it. Okay, so we've cleansed, we've toned. Now things start to get really confusing for me. This is the part of the skincare routine where I just throw my hands up and hope for the best. Serums, essences, and poolies, it's all a bit overwhelming.
I hear you, it's a lot. But think of serums as like concentrated doses of active ingredients. They target specific concerns.
All right.
They're like the special ops team of your skincare routine.
Ooh, the big guns. So serums are the big guns. But with so many to choose from, how do we know which ones are right for us?
That's where knowing your skin type and your specific concerns comes in. So, for example, if you're concerned about hypopigmentation.
Yeah, dark spots. A vitamin C serum is a great option.
Okay, vitamin C for brightening, noted. What about hyaluronic acid? I keep hearing about that one for hydration. Is it better as a serum or a moisturizer?
Hyaluronic acid's amazing in both forms. So if you're looking for a boost of hydration, a hyaluronic acid serum is a great option because it can penetrate deeper into the skin. And remember, this stuff's a moisture magnet.
Yes.
It can hold 1,000 times its weight in water. So it just plumps up your skin like nobody's business.
Love that. Okay, I'm sold. Hyaluronic acid serum it is. So we've cleansed, we've toned, we've applied our targeted serum. Are we getting close to the end of our routine yet?
Almost there. But before we lock everything in, we got to talk about essences and ampoules.
Oh, right. Essences and ampoules. Okay, these are the ones that always leave me scratching my head. Like, what even are they? And do we really need them?
They're kind of like the middle child of the skincare world, often misunderstood and sometimes forgotten, but they can definitely play a valuable role in your routine. So essences are lightweight, watery formulas. They're packed with hydrating and nourishing ingredients, and you apply them after cleansing and toning and before your serum. So think of them as like a primer to your serum to help it absorb better.
So it's like prepping the canvas before you apply your masterpiece serum. What about ampoules? Where do they fit in?
Ampoules are like supercharged serums.
Okay.
They contain even higher concentrations of active ingredients, and they're usually meant for a specific skin concern or a short-term boost. So they're, typically used in a short burst, like a 7-day treatment or something like that.
Okay, so essences are for everyday hydration and prepping. Serums are a targeted treatment. And ampoules are like a shot of espresso for your skin. Okay, I'm loving these analogies. Okay, so after all that, we need something to seal the deal, right? That's where moisturizer comes in.
Exactly. Moisturizer is essential for everyone.
Even oily skin.
Even oily skin. Remember, it's not just about adding moisture, it's also about creating a barrier to protect your skin from the environment.
Okay, moisturizer, it's like tucking your skin in for the night. But again, I'm guessing there's a strategy to choosing the right moisturizer. We're not just grabbing the first tub we see.
Right. And if you have oily skin, you might be tempted to skip moisturizer altogether, but that's actually like a recipe for disaster.
Really?
Yeah, your skin's going to sense that lack of moisture and just overcompensate by producing even more oil.
Ah, the oily skin trap. So what kind of moisturizer should our oily skin listeners be using?
A lightweight oil-free moisturizer is key. Look for gel-based formulas, which absorb quickly and won't clog pores. And remember, even oily skin needs hydration.
Hydration for everyone. That should be our motto.
Yes.
What about those of us on the drier side?
If your skin's dry, you'll want something richer, creamier. Look for ingredients like hyaluronic acid, shea butter, ceramides, things that really help attract and retain moisture.
Okay, so lightweight for oily, rich and creamy for dry. Got it. What about those combination skin folks? Do they just have to carry around two different moisturizers?
That's one option. Or you can look for one that's specifically formulated for combination skin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're designed to, hydrate the dry areas without making the oily areas oilier.
Okay, so basically there's a moisturizer out there for everyone. I'm starting to feel hopeful. We've cleansed, we've toned, we've treated with serums and essences, and we've moisturized. Is that the grand finale of our skincare routine?
Almost there, but there's one more crucial step that applies to absolutely everyone, no matter your skin type.
Okay, I think I know what you're going to say.
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen. The unsung hero of any skincare routine. But I have to admit, I'm sometimes guilty of skipping this step, especially if I'm just running out for a quick errand.
I get it. But even on cloudy days, harmful UV rays can penetrate your skin and cause damage.
Okay, you're right. You're right. It's like those wrinkles and sunspots are just lurking around every corner, waiting to pounce. So sunscreen every day. No exceptions. Got it. But the world of sunscreen can be overwhelming, too. There are so many different types and SPFs. Any advice on navigating that?
Absolutely. So the script really emphasizes looking for broad spectrum protection,
Broad spectrum.
which means that it protects against both UVA and UVB rays.
Okay.
And aim for an SPF of 30 or higher.
SPF 30 or higher. Broad spectrum. Noted. Okay, I think I've officially got a PhD in skincare routine building. But even with all this knowledge, I know things can still go wrong. Like, what happens if you try a new product and your skin just freaks out?
Right. That's why patch testing is so important.
Yes, patch testing. I've heard of it, but I'll admit I've never actually done it. What's the right way to patch test a new product?
It's really simple. Before you slather a new product all over your face, apply a small amount to a less sensitive area, like your inner arm or behind your ear.
Okay, so it's like a sneak peek for your skin.
Yeah, exactly. And leave it on for 24 to 48 hours. And just see how your skin reacts.
That is such a game changer. Why didn't anyone tell me this before? Well, this has been an amazing deep dive. We've covered so much ground from, decoding our skin types to understanding key ingredients and building a solid routine that's tailored to our individual needs.
Yeah, and I think the most important takeaway is that skincare is a journey. It's not a destination.
So true. Our skin's constantly changing, so it makes sense that our skincare routine should evolve too, right?
Exactly. Pay attention to how your skin responds to different products, and don't be afraid to, adjust your routine as needed.
It's all about listening to your skin and giving it what it needs. And remember, consistency is key. Even small, consistent steps can make a big difference over time.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling so much more confident about navigating the world of skincare now. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you learned a thing or two about building a personalized routine that works for your unique skin. Until next time, stay radiant.